I don't know if it's just me, but every time I feel like we are getting close to the end, close to answers, like this could be the season finale. It's like something else comes up and pushes us further back from the truth and further back from any answers and just leaves us with more questions. And we're going to talk about it.
Nikki in the building, baby. Nikki in the building, baby. In Cahoots podcast. Yeah. I keep God first, that's real. True crime on the table, facts on steel. Investigations, I chase that trail. If the story don't add up, I set it straight, no fail. I spot fake tears, I spot lies. Sketchy little moves, I see through the disguise. I'm fair, I'm funny, I bring that light. I call you out, then I'll still be polite.
Welcome back to In Cahoots podcast. My name is Nikki. Before we get into the video, don't forget to hype the video. Please smash the hype button. Also, don't forget to subscribe, like, share, comment, turn on your notifications, and don't forget to click the join button to become a member. That helps support the channel. And if you want to donate to the channel in any other way, my Cash App and Venmo is right there on the screen. Baron Coleman gave us an update on Harrison Smith. You know, the one that said that he had verifiable proof that Charlie thought someone was going to take him out, or actually a certain place would do it. And here's a quick clip from that.
And we also learned that when there is verifiable evidence that Charlie was worried about his life from a particular group of people in a particularly identifiable location, that nobody follows up on it. Nobody follows up on it. The FBI rapid response is Johnny on the spot when it comes to fact-checking Candace Owens, a podcaster, on Twitter. They'll fight with her all night one night. No, you blah, blah, blah. I mean, they'll get snarky and argue. The Federal Bureau of Investigation, a cabinet-level office, will argue with a podcaster on X. They have time to do that, so they don't have time to pick up the phone to the guy who says, I'm in possession of a tweet, or a text rather, from the decedent, Charlie Kirk, saying that I think those people are going to kill me if I do this particular action. Those people are going to kill me if I turn on. And then did he, in fact, turn on? Like, that's what he said. I think they will kill me if I turn on. He turns on, leaving me no choice but to leave the profile. You can't turn on someone more than that. That's as turning on as you can do. But they don't follow up with, they call Harrison Smith and say, who has this text? But then they don't call that person and say, show it to me. What else did you guys talk about? A little unusual, right?
It all just kind of makes me wonder, was there even a point in going to the FBI with those type of messages? Would the FBI have done anything at the time while Charlie was still alive? Did Charlie go to the FBI? Did Charlie speak with someone? I don't think we would know that. I mean, he's been unalived, and the FBI, they're still not doing anything. I'm wondering, was it a situation where Charlie was like, man, I'm in danger, but who do I go to? There's literally no one that he could go to. I guess my question is, once this is all said and done, say they actually go through with the trial, and Tyler Robinson, he's found guilty. They're just going to leave it at that. The jury spoke, he's guilty, done. But then let's say Candace and Baron uncover this massive answer where there's no way you can dispute it. It's in your face. Here's the proof. Then what? Does that change anything? Do you think the FBI is going to turn around and look into that? Let me know in the comments if you think that it will. But everybody's saying that they're waiting on the trial for a reason. If there's things that clearly does not make sense, what are we waiting on the trial for? We know what direction that they're going into. I just think that Charlie knew too much. He knew exactly how this government worked. And in a sense, I don't think he ever put anything past our government, whether they were on his side or not, no matter who was in office, whether he agreed with the person that was in office or not. I don't think he put anything past them. I'm going to play this next clip. Now, this is Michael Knowles and Charlie Kirk playing a game called Yes or No. Now, this was 3 years ago, but I just found something that they talked about kind of interesting during this game. I believe this clip is only about 2 to 3 minutes, but let's take a look.
For example, I mean, the first recorded murder ever in Genesis 3, or Genesis 4, Cain and Abel, where Cain kills Abel. You remember God said, you didn't just kill Abel, you killed, it's the ground that is shrieking, meaning it's the future generations you killed of him. Think about that. So it's not just him, it is what he would have done, it is the people he would have influenced, the sons or daughters he would have had. But with that being said, what was the exact wording of the question?
Death penalty is wrong.
The death penalty is wrong. Well, that's a moral question. So you did answer correctly.
I would say it's political.
But I would say in America, I would oppose the death penalty for a very specific reason. Because right now the trend is this current government will use any power we give them against us. And this is the Patriot Act argument, right? The moral argument, I'm totally on board. If we had a government that was ethical and understood, duty and use.
You're saying you think the government's so far gone that they could in the
practically right now in America. I think we should oppose the death penalty. We should,
because they could start executing.
They would.
Charlie Kirk's of the world.
No, they would. They absolutely. I mean, they would.
Maybe. I don't know if it's that far gone. I mean, it's pretty bad. But I'm just saying.
Mind you, this was 3 years ago, and Michael Knowles sounds like he's kind of joking, but saying, "Well, they can execute the Charlie Kirk's of the world." And Charlie, with a straight face, is like, "Yes." Mm-hmm. Just the first little bit of that clip that I played, I mean, that was very telling. I'm not even done yet. Keep watching.
It's that bad.
They're not doing it yet, at least.
The death penalty part?
Yeah, they barely carry out the death penalty at all.
No, because right now opposing the death penalty fits their agenda, which is to try to have compassion supersede justice. Right? But make no mistake, as soon as the actual Bolsheviks take over, they're going to want to bring back the guillotine. Right?
They're going to come to this table.
The idea that Michael Knowles and Charlie could still be in a gulag on Alba is like, no. We got to wipe him off. He's still a threat. He's still breathing.
Yeah,
right?
We don't get the vacation to Alba. That's probably true. I'll drink to that anyway, to our, impending doom. No one here gets out alive anyway.
We'll go to heaven.
Cheers. Yeah, I certainly hope so.
Wow. I mean, that's insane. That clip speaks for itself. So when Candace Owens is showing text messages and talking about the fact that Charlie said that he always knew that he wouldn't be able to finish the mission, that he would be basically taken down. I mean, you can tell even in that clip that he did not put anything past the government. Like I said, whether they were on his side or not, whether he agreed with who was in office or not, he knew what to expect. Now that brings me back to Erika. We've all asked this question before. Could it be a situation where Erika is being threatened, forced to do this? But when it comes to the question of is she being threatened or forced, some of that to me comes from Tucker Carlson. He makes me question that. Tucker has spent his life debunking, calling out, asking the hard questions, losing relationships, losing jobs. But when it comes to Erika, it's just a little confusing for me. We have Candace Owens saying, I forgot, but I remember now. I had this conversation with Tucker. He explained to me how, anti our greatest ally, Erika, was almost more so than Charlie. Really honed in on it. Candace comes out with this. Tucker doesn't denounce Candace. He doesn't say Candace is lying. That conversation never happened. No, he continues his stance for Erika, saying that he loves her very much and he talks to her and everything. But I'm just wondering, what are those conversations? Because for Tucker to portray himself as a truth seeker, someone who's always following the truth, exposing the truth, what's happening here? Or could it be a situation where he has a soft spot for Erika because of how close he was to Charlie. Tucker has known Charlie since Charlie was 14 years old, which is why I don't understand why Blake Neff, of all people, you egg, decided to come out and say that Tucker didn't know Charlie. What? Anyway, but it makes me wonder, is he genuinely worried about her? Does he know something that we don't know, that Erika can't tell us? Does he know the reason why Erika's stories keep changing? Does he know everything that we are accusing Erika for, that there could be a reason behind it, allegedly? It almost feels like Tucker cradles her. I'm going to play another clip. Now, this is with Jack Neal. He is interviewing Tucker Carlson.
I don't want to ask about Candace's video. I think you've implied it from what you've said, but
Charlie was very anti-neocon. I just want to be clear, very. And anyone who says he wasn't either didn't know him or talked to him or is lying. It's like literally that simple.
And would you suspect that his wife had very differing viewpoints?
She's taken so much heat, and I have said, I'm sure I'll be attacked for saying it because she's like taking so much heat, but I've always liked her and I feel so sorry for her. And no, she did not have, so far as I could tell, who knows what people really think?
Right.
But I can just tell you that it was definitely, I want to underscore, definitely not my impression that Charlie was like anti-neocon and she was like some secret neocon. Like that was definitely not my impression. Now, who knows what, that guy, I actually texted with her 2 days ago. I haven't talked to her, but I'm going to, and I like her, and I've just tried to stay out of it.
Tucker said, look, my name is Wes, and I am not in that mess. But notice how he had such a hard time answering the question. He answered it, but Tucker does ultimately back up what Candace Owens said. So why the change? Brings me back to my question. Is she being threatened, or is she a psychopath? I'm trying to be fair, but I just wonder, because of the way that Tucker Carlson reacted to the question, it almost seemed as if he wanted to be careful of what he says, because who knows, maybe anything that he says could potentially get Erika maybe hurt or something, allegedly, God forbid, all that stuff. But there's just something that's a little bit off there with Tucker and Erika. Like, I wish that I could just be a fly on the wall to hear this conversation. Is Erika crying to him like, I don't know what to do, I don't want to do this anymore, but I know, something could happen, I have my kids or my babies, however she says it. Is there more to Tucker and Erika than we know? So in the comments, let me know. Psychopath, or do you think that she may be actually being threatened, or what? Tell me your thoughts. Now, in this next clip, I do believe that Tucker is addressing Blake Neff. Sorry, Blake the Egg Neff. How dare I? So basically, when Tucker made the comment stating that he doesn't believe that Charlie Kirk was taken out by the trans community, Blake Neff took to X and he said, actually, those of us who knew Charlie best, a group that doesn't include Tucker, do think that Tyler Robinson did it and was motivated by transgender radicalism. Tucker is lying. And here's the clip that makes me think that he addressed him.
I mean, I literally had someone text me who I know very well, scolding me, like yelling at me in a text, like, you said something nice about Candace Owens. Well, I love Candace Owens. She's like a friend of mine. I haven't followed all of this. Like, I have no idea, right? I don't know the details, and I'm not going to be scolded into following it. I don't want to. It's upsetting to me. I don't want to. I just want someone. But anyway, the point is, like, I'm not allowed to be friends with Candace Owens because you just, like, what is this? It's like cultural revolution stuff. I'm not playing along with it at all. I like Candace Owens a lot. And I've always liked Erika Kirk. Sorry. And I feel sorry for Erika Kirk.
So, question. Besides the fact that, the obvious, her husband was taken down, I just wonder what else is it that he feels sorry for when it comes to Erika. It makes me wonder if again, is it a little bit different than what we think? Is there things she's not allowed to speak on? Is she being threatened? Or is she just mentally unwell and he feels sorry for that too? I think that Tucker, he's not going to speak poorly when it comes to Candace Owens because that is a friend of his. He always talks about the fact that he loves her. She's a good friend to him. But we know that Tucker, even though he says, he tries to stay out of it, we all know that Tucker knows exactly what Candace is fighting for and why she's fighting for it. But then you have Tucker also saying, well, I love Erika. I feel so bad for her. I feel so bad. And it's just almost like there's a little bit more to that we don't know. A lot of you guys in my comments were like, Erika fatigue is real. Erika fatigue is real. And that is true. That is true. I feel it too. I'm going to wrap this video up. I just wanted to share those clips with you guys. Please don't forget to hype the video. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, comment, share, turn on your post notifications. If you want to support the channel, please go ahead and click the join button to become a member. Also, my Cash App and Venmo, they're right there on your screen. That helps the channel a lot. And you can also follow me on my socials. That's going to be TikTok, X, and Instagram. Until next time, guys, this has been In Cahoots Podcast. My name is Nikki. Bye.